Yes, God, Nessa girl. Honey, ABC is turning it, child. I went down to the salon, honey. I told her to give me a old nasty political first lady piece of presidential floaters, Shonda Rhimes, Kerry Washington piece of hair, honey. My hair is laid like Olivia Pope, hunty, and this is no scandal. Get into this, honey. Yes, God, honey. These is cover-up curls, okay? Look how I swoosh it to the left, and I swoosh it to the right, and when I turn back around, it's all right. Yes, God, honey. She gave me an old nasty piece of beat political fish piece of hair. Yes, God. Bitch. Shonda Rhimes, let me tell you something. I don't care what they say about you. You is all right with me. You did this with this scandal, and we got a couple questions for you, Shonda, because the people want to know. Who did Olivia Pope call, honey? Who did she call? Now, I know they say sometimes you got to get Jesus on the main line, but honey, I'm thinking she called somebody greater than Jesus to get Quinn out of this trial. I'm thinking she must have called Oprah. Or she might have even called Tyler Perry. Or maybe she called them both at the same damn time. All right, honey, Olivia Pope pulls stunts and shows on this first episode of Scandal, okay? So for those of y'all who have not caught episode 1, season 2 of Scandal just yet, Quinn Perkins really is not Quinn Perkins. She is some other woman. I forgot her name or whatever, but allegedly, she got into a bad argument with her boyfriend who was cheating on her, put a bomb in a gift box, sent it to his job. The bomb went off. 7 people died. When she got home, there's a whole bunch of police outside her apartment. She panicked, went to a hotel. Somebody found her in the hotel, drugged her up, drug her to Washington, D.C., and when she woke up 2 days later, she had a brand new identity, a passport, cash, this, that, and the third. And she took on this new identity as Quinn Perkins. She doesn't even know how she became Quinn Perkins, but she was just scared, and she just ran with it. That's the crux of it, honey. Baby. So last season when he ran them fingerprints, honey, and it came back, all the state agencies was looking for her. They had her on trial, honey. Mama was finna go to jail 7 times. Girl, who this calling? Girl, I call you back. Child, that's Tony, Mom. I gotta call her back. She trying to have a family reunion. And I told her I made the tater salad. Anyway, she was supposed to get the death penalty 7 times over for killing them people. Let me tell you something. Olivia Pope got in that room. That lip got the quivering. You know how she get when she get nervous and she can't take it. She made that phone call and she told Oprah that they was about to lose this case. And she said, Oprah, you may not come when I want you, but you are always on time. And baby, Oprah had Gail call that judge, honey. And just when we thought she was finna render a guilty verdict, honey, she said this case is dismissed because the prosecution has failed to produce sufficient evidence. And all the people could say was, yes, God, bitch. All right. Let me tell you something, honey. Olivia Pope paid those girls dust. Yes, God, honey. Now catch these teas. I am living for Miss Cyrus, honey. She is the old, sickening old masculine piece of fish. Okay, go in, Miss Cyrus. I love her. And Shonda, I love just the dynamic nature of the gay male that you have on the show. He's in a non-traditional role, honey, and we are loving it, okay? Gays are people too, and they are politicians. But let's get into how the president read his wife. The president has been dragging his feet about going to war, okay? She gonna take her old Mimi maternity ass on the press conference and when they released what the sex of the baby was, used that leverage to force the president's hand into doing what she wanted him to do. And was like, oh, this is for all the mothers over in Sudan, because me and my husband are going to fight for you, and made the decision for him on national TV. Baby. We got to have a moment of silence for how the president laid Lily to rest. Jesus. He told that woman, there you go again thinking, using your brain. You are nothing more than ornamental, not functional. Baby, if that wasn't the read of the century, read of the century. You saw how I said read of the century, honey. That president you had. Yes, God, honey. Let me tell you something. I always go in for Michelle Obama, but baby, she better watch her man, honey, because Dineva's in the place. She did this. Go in, bitch. Yes, God, honey. ABC, again, I want to welcome y'all to the Dineva train because y'all are doing it with scandal and revenge. And I want to take a poll. And that's a girl. Who is the baddest piece of beat white fish on TV right now? Is it Victoria Grayson from Revenge, or is it Millie, the first lady from Scandal, honey? Because those two, they are some calculated helpers. Go in and let have, honey. This will be the year of the beat white woman. Go in. Michelle Bachman and Romney, y'all can learn something from these women. Okay, these is real political powerhouses. Yeah, girl, I'm just gonna walk around that girl, god damn, honey, she did this. Anyway, next girl, I got to call Shonda personally, honey, and Kerry Washington. And I'm gonna tell you one more thing before I go. Kerry Washington, before Scandal, I would always see you in the Jet and the Ebony magazine doing all the fashion stuff, and you was always speaking on behalf of various charities and stuff. And much like Jada Pinkett, I was very confused about your career, okay? Because I don't know, maybe I'm not familiar or exposed with your full body of work, but I just never felt like you had just did a whole lot of stuff, you know, to just have all this notoriety, honey. I mean, you was in Say the Last Dance or whatever, alright, and you didn't even dance, quiet as it kept. And I had never really understood what you did, but baby, you stepped into your destiny, honey, and you became her child with Scandal. You is doing this. Hats off to you. You better win an Emmy and some kind of daytime award, because baby, if you ain't never played no role in your life, you played the fuck out of Olivia Pope, okay? You got some real bitches in your family, because you got to be bred and raised with just mean, just beat, just smart, just powerful bitches in order to play a role like this. You did that. Hats off to you, honey. I may have to pay homage to you just a little more. We got our eyes on you. Anyway, girl, I'll be tuning in next week. I'll call you later, child. Bye.